Hi, I'm Sean Brackett. Welcome to the next Seanlosopy. Today we're going to be making a sweet potato casserole. Great for your holidays. Alright, and first to start off, here's what you're going to need. Alright, now we'll go ahead and take our potatoes and we're going to go ahead and peel them and cube them up, which means we're just going to cut them into cubes, and then we'll go ahead and boil them. Get them all nice and boiled up, and then we'll be able to start baking some stuff. So let's get to it. Alright, now that our potatoes have been peeled and cubed, we've got them in this nice cauldron. Go ahead and fill it up with water, make sure it's salted water, and we'll go ahead and stick that on the stove and let that cook until they're nice and tender. Probably take around half an hour-ish, so just gotta keep an eye on them. Once you can poke them with a fork and they're nice and soft, you'll know they're good to go. And around that time, you'll want to go ahead and turn your oven on to 350 degrees. Alright, we're back here. We got our potatoes nice and boiled up and they're nice and soft and tender, so I'm just going to strain them out. We're going to go ahead and put them in this mixing bowl right here, and we're going to mix them up, and we'll take it from there. So we'll be right back with the potatoes. We've got our potatoes nice and strained out here. We're just going to go ahead and transfer them over into this mixing bowl. Just like so. And then we're going to start blending. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this here because it's not good for the surface of my top to get too hot. Alright. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and add our orange juice right there, and our half and half. Get those into the mix. And then we blend. Alright, we've got our blender set up here. We're just going to start off with a nice slow, easy blend. Alright, so we've got this blended, and keep in mind that before we started blending we had our oven preheating. Our oven is now preheated, and we also went ahead and greased up a nice casserole dish so that we could transfer our potatoes into the dish as soon as we're ready to go. Alright, so now that we've done the blending here, I'm going to go ahead and add our next set of ingredients, which is our egg whites, our brown sugar, and our coconut oil. Alright, we'll go ahead and blend these ingredients together again. And if you have any trouble with your hand mixer and you can't get everything, sometimes you can just grab a plain little spoon or a whisk and just get it going with some of that. Nice and thoroughly mixed up, so it starts to get smooth. It's starting to look smooth here. Taking those chunks out. If you like it chunky, that's fine as well. Alright, so now once that's well blended, we're going to add another set of ingredients. We've got our cinnamon. We've got our nutmeg. We've got our vanilla extract. I'm using a pure vanilla extract. And our salt. And once again, we're going to blend it in. And I'll go ahead and use the spoon again to make sure everything is thoroughly mixed. Alright, now we've got this blended in all nice and smooth, got most of the chunks out of there. We're going to go ahead and transfer it into our baking dish. So just simply transfer it over like this. Smooth it on out. Go, nice and smooth. And now we'll go ahead and top it off. We've got our zest here, and we'll just sprinkle this along the top. We've got our crushed pecans. We got our crushed pecans, and we'll go ahead and just sprinkle those on top. We've got someone who's currently not able to have pecans, so if you have this the problem with it, you can just do it on half, or you can do the whole thing if it's okay, or you cannot put the pecans on at all. It's up to you completely. So we'll just sprinkle it on about half of this thing. There's our dish. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll take our dish and we're going to put it in the oven, foil covered, for 30 minutes. And once it's done, we'll pull it out, take the foil off, and cook it for an additional 15 minutes. So here's the first part. Cover it with foil. Put it in the oven. Alright, so we'll take our foiled dish and we'll go ahead and stick it right here in the oven. We'll keep that opened. Make sure you've made space in the oven for your dish. I currently haven't made enough space, so we're doing that again. Alright, so we've got our foil topped dish here, and we'll go ahead and put this in the oven. Make sure in advance that you clear space in the oven if you need to remove a rack or anything. Make sure there's enough space for your dish. And we'll just stick that right in there. And we'll set a timer for 30 minutes, and we'll be ready for the next part. Alright, here we are. Here's our completed product. We've got our nice baked sweet potato casserole right there. And it's ready to eat. So as soon as you're ready here, remember, make sure that you cooked it for half an hour, then took the foil off, and then went for an additional 15 minutes without the foil. And there's our final product. Remember to check in the description for any little bit of nutritional facts and the ingredients and how to make it. And be sure to join us for our next episode of Strongosopy. See you next time.